The world #1, Tete, but he's also been one of the great avoided fighters.
I think very much so, John. He's an avoided man indeed. Oh, and that's the reason why.
Goodness me, first punch of the fight, and it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious. The fight is all over with the first punch of the fight. Extraordinary shot from Zolani Tete. Medical men straight into the ring.
Well, Zolani Tete took just 11 seconds to record the fastest knockout in World Championship history in Belfast on the 18th of November this year. The South African etched his name into the record books when he flattened countryman Siboniso Gonya with his first punch to retain his WBO bantamweight crown. It's been a great year for Tete. He was also nominated at the South African Sports Awards as Sports Star of 2017. He joins us on Morning Live this morning. A very good morning and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Ms. V, and good morning to you too.
Okay, so reliving that, I mean, I'm sure you've watched it loads of times, but every time you relive it, how does it feel?
You know, you won't believe I get goosebumps every time I watch the fight. It was very quick. We knew I was going to knock Gonya out, but it was quicker than we thought.
Quicker than you thought? Before the fight started, you said, I'm going to give him 4 rounds. You didn't even give him 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's how quick it was. You know, every time when we prepare for the fight, we make sure that we go with a sharp mind, and once we land, we knock the guy out.
Okay. Have you spoken to him since?
Yes, we spoke after the fight, and even on the flight coming back from Belfast to South Africa, we were chatting together, so we are okay.
Okay, he's not asking for a rematch anytime soon.
I doubt he's going to even ask for it.
That was something of a heart sore for many South Africans to see you defend your world title, however, in Ireland.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where you feel sad when you're defending your title outside the country. You remember, I wanted to make my first defense here in South Africa, but things didn't go the way we planned. But fortunately, I fought my fellow countryman, Siboniso, in Belfast. That's one of the best things that has ever happened to South African fighters fighting outside the country for a world title. So eventually we did fight.
What is actually happening, and why can't you fight in South Africa?
I don't know, maybe it's something got to do with the funds, because when you stage a world title fight, it needs a lot of money, because there are sanctioning bodies that are demanding a lot of money. So I think that's the problem why the fight didn't happen here in South Africa. But hopefully next year things will get better and I'll have to fight here at home.
And the big idea is to unify the bantamweight division.
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about the future plans.
I think Zolani will be fighting on the 10th of February, defending, in fact, for the second time his WBO world title. We were planning to do a unification fight, but the IBF and WBO world champion didn't want to fight me. So he said, not anytime soon. I must just go and look for someone else, but not him.
What is that like? Because even before this fight started, the commentators mentioned that you're one of the most avoided men. So it's quite sad that you may never be able to win the titles and all the titles that you possibly can just because people are not giving you the fights.
Yeah, it is sad, you know, because actually you need to rate yourself. And in order for you to rate yourself, you need to fight the best. And the best fighters are the ones that don't want to fight me. I mean, how am I going to rate myself in that? But hopefully, maybe he is going to make up his mind and fight me sometime next year.
Let's hope so. How did this boy from Mdantsane, which is the home of boxing, you can put it like that, in South Africa, come to be the world champion that he is?
You know, I still can't believe it. When I started boxing, I thought that it was just something I just wanted to do besides school. But today I'm a world champion, and I want to thank everyone, every trainer that has put an input in my career. Today I'm here and I'm a world champion because of them. I never thought I would be here, but I thank God for everything they've done to me, and I believe we're still going far.
There was a beautiful reception for you when you actually came home.
Yes.
What was that like?
As always, it always feels good. You know, it's good to see my mom there welcoming all my supporters, and my friends are always there singing for me. It feels good. You know, you can recall I'm always away for almost 2 months, and now I see my friends and my mom, they are cheering for me after the victory, so it feels good.
You're now in Johannesburg, and I believe that Gauteng is the province that you come to do training camps often.
Yes.
So there is another side to you, not only the professional boxer that we know, but you yourself are also training boxers and putting up fight nights.
Yes, I also help the guys I'm training with, because sometimes my trainers, they move up to Joburg. For instance, my brother is fighting next week on the 16th of December. That's the first tournament for the last one promotion. We're doing the tournament. Hopefully, it's going to be the best tournament. We're looking forward to it. And I also have a few fighters, up-and-comings, that are still fighting. We're going to see them on the 16th of December, and we're hoping that their career will go further as well.
So this is the next big baby, and this is the next big chapter for you.
This is the new chapter. We call it the new chapter for Lastborn, after my boxing career.
But the boxing career is still going on. How are you going to manage those two?
For now, I'm still a boxer. My manager and my promoter, there's Umanana, who's dealing with the promotion company, and my manager is still looking after me. So everything is sorted, everything is in order. Then after my career, then I'll take over from the promotion.
What is your vision? Because you, as yourself, have had to deal with financial constraints, meaning that not only on a personal level, but also within boxing here in South Africa, which has meant that you have to had to go and fight overseas. So are you hoping also to be involved in boxing organization and from a promotional level, so that the young guys that come after you will in fact be able to fight on home soil?
Yeah, actually that's my dream, to help the young guys, even the ones that are still fighting. I'm sure by the time I retire, they will be in their peak. So at least I've got a little bit of experience on how to use to help a fighter in the international level. So I think from there, that's what I'm planning to do. To take other fighters' career up high and do even more than what I did as a boxer. I believe in the next 5 years, things will be looking good in the sport of boxing. We are hoping, and I believe in my CEO, and he's doing his best. And I believe boxing is going to get back to where it was.
And there's a couple of youngsters. I saw a little video of you also helping a couple of the youngsters, training them. Yes.
I've got youngsters coming to the gym now, and I can't chase them away, because that's exactly the same age I started boxing. And I need to make sure those guys, they started from their young age. And I believe once they get to where I am now, they will be doing a lot of things, and they will be one of the best fighters out there.
Before you retire, before you plow all your boxing knowledge into developing the community, developing Lastborn promotions, what do you want to achieve?
There's 3 world titles out there that Zolani is looking for. That's the WBC and the WBA and another IPF. Those are the titles I'm looking for, and that's one dream that I want to achieve, because I believe WBC has last been here since the likes of Tingan Tobela and Sugar Boy Malinga. So I need to bring that back, and I believe I can do that if I could only get one chance and fight the WBC champion.
Lovely stuff. Zolani Tete, he's the WBO bantamweight world champion. Thank you so much for coming into studio and chatting to us, and all the best of luck with all your endeavours.
Thank you.
Stay with Morning Live. We're back after the break.